Hi, I'm Danielle with Ribbon Storage, and welcome to my craft room. If you purchased my Platinum and Royal Blue card kit, I'm going to be doing a detailed tutorial on how to make one of the 10 beautiful and unique cards in that kit. Let's get started. We're going to start by making the card front. The paper in the kit comes all embossed and cut out and ready to go. And just for the sake of time, I've already cut the ribbon out so that we can put that together as we go. I'm going to start by putting this Nina cardstock, the piece that's already embossed, on top of our gray Nina cardstock. And we're going to start with the long side. This is a beautiful royal blue lame. I mean, I just love the way it shines, and it's so fun to use. We're going to start by doing this vertical piece. I'm just going to lay the lame down, and it will stick because I've put tape all the way to the end. It's going to stick right to the counter, so we can kind of keep it in place as we go. Next, we're going to use this double-faced silver picot ribbon, and they call it picot because of these little loops they've got on the end, on the sides. It just gives that beautiful added detail and just a little more texture. Next, I'm going to wrap that around, and I'm going to add a little bit more tape to give that lame and that satin something to stick to. Then we'll put some extra tape right over top. One, to hold this ribbon down in place. Sometimes it lifts. And also to give me something to stick this trim to. So the trim, we'll start with the blue one that just lays right in the center of that silver picot. And I'm just going to center that up and wrap it around, and it's going to stick right to the tape that I have on the back side. We'll do the same thing down here at the bottom, and you want it fairly tight because it has a tendency to loosen a little bit. Then we'll go ahead and do the silver, and I'm just going to center that up in this little space here between the picot and the edge of that blue lame. Just keep it in the center and wrap it around. Okay, next we're going to do our horizontal piece. And the blue lame has no front and back, so just whatever side you want to put the tape on works. And then we're going to lay that across and center that right there. And then next, just like the other one, we're going to do our satin next and center that right in that piece of lame, giving me enough to wrap around. Then we'll pick that up just like we did before and add a little bit of tape there. We'll start with the blue and just wrap that around. You have to make sure you leave enough on both sides that that trim will fit all the way around. And then pull it tight and wrap it around. Then we'll do the gray trim with black dots. Now I'm just going to use, again, my double-sided tape right over top of that trim and that lame, and I'm just going to pull that tape all the way around and go from this trim to the center so that it's doing two things. It's holding that ribbon in place and it's giving me tape to stick it right here to the card front. And we're set. That's all there is to it. I like to bend that and straighten that out, and then it just lays perfectly flat. Look at that, it's up a little bit, but we can just pull that down and lay that in place. And if you'd like, you can tack it down with a little bit of glue. The glue will keep it in place, but other than that, you're good to go. Thank you so much for joining me today.